All right, so this is my PechaKucha. It's on random dessert concepts. I just have this picture for the title slide. It's a peppermint mocha cake, but soon we will be getting into the actual start of the presentation where I'm just sharing some, uh, random dessert concepts. So, starting off simple, these are cookies. These are actually double stuffed or double chocolate cinnamon cookies. The reason they're called double chocolate is because it's a chocolate cookie with chocolate chips. And then the cinnamon just adds kind of like a holiday vibe. But again, basic cookies. That was hope one of that slide. But here we're like creating a more exciting concept. So these are Reese's stuffed cookies. So they have peanut butter in the center, and they're topped with like all these different toppings like pretzels and marshmallows and stuff that make them more exciting. So uh, I think the next slide, then we'll see a cross section of these cookies. So now you can see the peanut butter in the middle, and you can kind of see what kind of bite you would get with these cookies. So hopefully now your mind is exploding with creativity, and you're thinking of all the different ways you could use this concept. It's pretty simple, and it's really fun to be creative with it. So another example is like these are espresso stuffed, also double chocolate cookies. So they have like espresso cream cheese frosting in the center, and then double chocolate cookie, and they are topped with some chocolate chunks and pretzels. So was another example. This is the last example. This is a failed attempt at some uh, Nutella stuffed s'mores cookies. I didn't let them chill in the fridge for long enough, so you can see all the Nutella came out on the side and they're really flat. So I guess side note is to let these chill in the fridge if you're gonna try it out. But very simple concept. Um, and you can actually also apply it to other kinds of desserts. So these are besan laddus. So besan laddus are like a really like decadent Indian dessert. And so you can apply that sort of stuffed cookie concept to this, by like, for example, creating peanut butter stuffed besan laddus, or like Reese's besan laddus. So this was my first attempt at that. You can see it's kind of, I mean, it's a failed attempt. I tried doing it with mini Reese's and cashews, and you see these don't really look the most appealing, and they're like very big and heavy, and it's like the general concepts there, but the execution wasn't really there. So this is better, slightly better execution, or at least I cleaned it up a bit. So these are I call them just Reese's besan laddus. So peanut butter in the center, besan laddu, chocolate, and a peanut butter cream sauce on top with some crushed peanuts. So it's an example of applying that to a totally different dessert. Then a new concept, obviously, of Pop Tarts. Everyone knows Pop Tarts. This is an example of like you can create a fresh cherry filling for the center. So far less added sugar. So just an idea of how you can use Pop Tarts, and I'm sure like this is an example of another way you can be creative with them. So these are espresso stuffed s'mores Pop Tarts. So you use the same pastry dough, but the filling now is chocolate and marshmallows, and you can mix in some like espresso powder. You can make the frosting chocolate. Simple. This is a little more exciting. This is getting into some of the more health stuff. So this is banana ice cream. Believe it or not, there is no added sugar in this, except for, as you can see, this has Fruit Loops, which has a lot of added sugar. But the actual ice cream has no added sugar. You can be pretty creative with that. And so this is just to kind of give you an idea of what's in this. It's basically just bananas, and you add like a teeny bit of milk. So like maybe like max, there's like, I don't know, like 2 to 3 tablespoons of milk in one serving of this. It's really not much, and you honestly probably could get away with less if you make it in bulk. All you need is bananas and milk to make it, and this is some examples of flavorings and mix-ins you can add to make it more exciting. Honestly, a big bowl of this stuff is like under 300 calories, and like it's like more volume than Cold Stone. So, it's a really really fun concept to play around with. This is an example of like a single serving I made. So the last one was like a big batch in a food processor, but for single serving, you can just have some frozen banana in your freezer, pop it into a magic bullet, and create whatever banana ice cream you can dream of. And yeah, that's really the last concept. Thank you for watching this presentation.